And that's why bringing a halfling to a dragon fight is like showing up to a gunfight with a butter knife. Now let's delve into something colder and more menacing. Imagine what's lurking in your D&D world's snow-capped hellscapes. It's Yeti time. Diving into the blizzard beasts. We've got different flavors of Yeti out there. First up, the common Yeti, a towering mass of muscle and fur, known for its chilling gaze that can paralyze the bravest of hearts. Then there's the Abominable Yeti, a relentless force with a frosty breath so cold it can freeze your soul. But that's not all. What if we're to create a more powerful version of the Abominable Yeti? The Mountain Yeti takes it up a notch with a sheer size and brute strength capable of toppling trees as if they were twigs. But here's what makes each type truly unique. The common Yeti, while fearsome, relies more on stealth and surprise, using its environment to launch unexpected attacks. The Abominable Yeti, on the other hand, is a creature of pure rage and power, unafraid to confront its foes head-on with devastating force. And the Mountain Yeti, it's a legend in its own right, rumored to control the very elements of the snowy domain, causing avalanches and blizzards to defend its territory. Yeti Ambush, the art of the sneak attack. Think Yetis are all brawn and no brains? Hell no! They're masters of the ambush. Imagine this serene, snowy landscape, but it's all a deadly facade. Underneath that calm, Yetis are ready to pounce, turning your winter wonderland into a frozen slaughterhouse. They're not just waiting, they're calculating. But the ambush is just one of their tricks. Yetis use the blizzard itself as a veil, becoming almost invisible in the storm. Striking when visibility is next to nil. Their ability to mimic sounds like cries for help is another sinister tactic. It lures in prey under the guise of a traveler in distress, only to reveal the horrifying truth at the last moment. This combination of physical prowess and cunning strategy makes Yetis unpredictable and formidable opponents. They're not just muscle-bound brutes, they're clever hunters who know their terrain better than anyone. Let's take a quick detour. Zoo Mafia RPG. Speaking of cunning and strategy, let's take a moment to dive into the Zoo Mafia RPG.
Hey there, TTRPG fans. Get ready to dive into a world where the roaring 20s never ended and animals rule the underworld. Introducing Zoo Mafia RPG, the latest tabletop sensation that's about to shake up your game nights. Imagine a zoo, not just any zoo, but one where cunning critters engage in mafia-style showdowns, all under the human radar. Crafty foxes, powerful bears, and more await in this unique twist on TTRPGs, all powered by the beloved Apocalypse system. It's strategy, intrigue, and animal antics like you've never seen before. Our Kickstarter is about to go live and you won't want to miss it. Head over to our Kickstarter notification page now to get in on the ground floor of Zoo Mafia RPG. Be the first to know and snag exclusive rewards. Join the family, outwit your rivals, and rule the zoo. Zoo Mafia RPG. It's more than a game, it's an adventure of a lifetime.
And we're back. If you thought that was intense, wait until you get back into our Yeti saga. Survival of the fittest. Yeti predators in the frosty depths. Yetis face more than just the cold. White dragons, the tyrants of the icy skies, pose a constant threat, swooping down with icy fury to challenge these beasts for dominion over the snow-capped peaks. Frost giants, colossal and merciless, view Yetis as both rivals in strength and valuable trophies for their glacial home, often engaging in brutal battles to prove their supremacy. Let's not forget adventurers. For them, a Yeti is a notch on the belt, a sought-after prize in their quest, a drawing thrill seekers and glory hunters eager to test their mettle against these formidable creatures. It's a harsh world where only the toughest Yetis prevail, constantly battling not just for food and territory, but also for their very survival against these formidable foes. What about Yetis and Krampus? Sinister myths and twisted games. Imagine a world where Yetis are entangled in Krampus' dark machinations. These formidable creatures are not just the wild beasts of snow and ice, might be the enforcers in Krampus' mythical underworld, the muscle behind his malevolent will. Delve deeper into this nightmare. What if Krampus, a symbol of winter's dread, is the creator of the Yetis? Picture these mighty beings as cursed, bound in eternal servitude, guardians of a realm hidden deep in snow and shadow, their every action under the watchful eye of their wicked master. But here's the twist for the adventurers. What if there's a way to break this bond? A quest that leads players into the heart of Krampus' domain, where they can uncover ancient rituals or forbidden artifacts capable of severing the tie that binds the Yetis to their sinister overlord. Freeing the Yetis could turn them from foes to allies, or at least release them from their shackles, adding a complex layer of morality and choice to your D&D campaign. Such an undertaking would not only challenge the player's bravery and wit, but also offer a chance to reshape the fate of these majestic, tormented creatures. adventures. Yetis, more than monsters, unlikely allies, venture beyond the typical Yeti encounter. Imagine these creatures in roles that defy expectations. Picture a Yeti as a sage draped in a fur coat, a keeper of ancient wisdom and secrets hidden deep within the mountain. Or envision a Yeti as a reluctant guide leading adventurers through perilous snow-covered passes, their presence a necessary evil for survival in the treacherous terrain. The possibilities don't end there. What about a Yeti as a tragic figure, a cursed prince trapped in this monstrous form awaiting liberation from an ancient spell? These scenarios transform Yetis from mere brutes into complex characters with stories and depth. In a different twist, imagine a Yeti as a hermit harboring knowledge darker than the depths of its cave, or as a guardian of sacred and forbidden realms. Teaming up with a Yeti could offer adventurers an ally of immense strength and resilience, a veritable furry tank with a taste for adventure, adding unexpected dynamic to the journey. Such roles elevate Yetis beyond their traditional depiction as mere combat encounters, weaving them into the narrative tapestry of your campaign as multifaceted beings with their own histories, motivations, and roles to play in a larger story. Spill your wildest Yeti encounters. How have these snow beasts impacted your D&D adventures? Were they terrifying foes, or did they play a part you never expected? Share your most memorable Yeti stories, the good, the bad, and the hairy. Hit like, subscribe, and join us for more dark and wild fantasy tales. Yetis, more than monsters. In closing, Yetis represent the raw and tame spirit of the wilderness. They're a reminder that D&D, as in nature, there's beauty and terror in the unknown. Dive deep into these mysteries and let your adventures echo the Yeti's mighty roar. And until next time, stay nerdy.